Let me ask you a serious question today. When people think about Australia, what picture appears in their mind? Is it a big house, a comfortable job, or money flowing easily? For many people, you know what? Outside this country, Australia looks like a promised land. But today I want to talk honestly, not emotionally, not politically, just truth, our reality that I have experienced and in my perspective what Australia actually is. Is Australia still worth it? That's the question that we're gonna hold in mind. And to make it simple, I will explain it using a very simple rule, which is 3-2-1. I'm gonna give you 3 realities. I'm gonna give you 2 real stories and 1 final truth. So, point number 1. Australia rewards discipline, not dreams. The first reality is very, very simple. You know this, as I say. So Australia does offer opportunity. It is definitely a land of opportunities, but it only rewards discipline. People see the wages here and think, wow, you can earn $30 an hour, but they forget the other side. Rent is higher. Groceries are expensive. Life kind of like moves really, really fast in here. And if someone comes here thinking life will be easy, the country kind of like humbles them very quickly. And Australia is not a shortcut country, okay? Don't even think about it in that way, that probably I can just come to Australia and my success will be achieved through some sort of shortcut. No, it's a structured country. It has a structure that everyone has to follow. And if you respect the system will definitely reward you. And here's another point that I want to make. The system is strong, but it will not carry you. Let me allow you to process it. The system is strong, but it will not carry you. And that's the second reality, which is about the systems here. One thing Australia does very well is order. The road work, the laws work, institutions generally work, everything kind of work. There is a very good system in here. But here is the mistake many migrants make. I probably did as well. They think the system will carry them, but in reality it will not. The system gives you a platform, but you will have to climb. And many people discover this the hard way. They think probably, you just come in here, you're gonna be chill, get some money on Centrelink and this and that, and you will like, okay. No. That's not how it works in here. Nothing is easier. You definitely have to work hard. And I'm gonna give you another point, which is my point number 3 now, and that is lifestyle comes after sacrifice. Now, most of you might be thinking that Australia has a very good lifestyle. Okay, and here's the reality as well. People definitely who are in Australia or someone who's outside Australia, they kind of love Australian lifestyle. They see all the pictures and they see, okay, cities are kind of clean, there is nature in here, beaches, there's work-life balance. But what people don't show you on Instagram is the beginning, the early years. And that includes working nights. You study during the day, you sharing houses with strangers. Now, for a lot of people, this could be a very simple thing that you can just say, oh, it's not a big deal, I can do this. But when you actually do it, you cry at night. You're like, bro, did I make a right choice? And I'm telling you, it's not just all. There are so many other hardships that people have to follow. They have to go through these challenges. And many migrants go through a season of sacrifice before they enjoy the lifestyle. And those who accept this transition, they definitely succeed. Those who resist it, they struggle. And I want to give you another truth, which is very important. It could be a bit controversial. And that is, Australia is not difficult because the country is unfair. Australia feels difficult because the system is fair. And that surprises people. Here, excuses don't work for very long, okay? But if you are skilled, you are consistent, and you're reliable, you move forward, you move upstream, you grow. But if you are careless, you are unprepared or unfocused, the gap becomes visible quickly. Because this country, this country can't expose your discipline. So, if you're someone sitting outside Australia right now, you're thinking probably I can just get in there, I don't have to do so many things, and you're kind of like unprepared. Please be prepared, get some skills, and learn to communicate, learn to love people, learn to be with other communities, learn to love the culture here. You can't be just putting your own culture, own belief system in this community. No, people are already busy in their life, and people are already living a happy life as well. They don't want to have disturbance. So, my perspective says, if you are coming to this country, including myself, we should act as an extension of who Australia already is, what Australia already is, not try to change it. Because the system is already done. It's well, I think it's in very good order. There's a very good system. There's a proper reward system here. And we should be the extension of that. Now I want to give you another truth. It's a bit uncomfortable. Many people who complain about Australia would struggle in any country. And it's a universal truth. Not because they are bad people, but because they expected life to change without changing themselves. A new country does not create a new mindset. You should be well aware of that. You carry your habits with you, and the environment that you put yourself in, it magnifies them. I'm going to give you an example here. There's a student that I met 4 or 5 months ago, roughly. He came to Australia with very, very little finances, like very little. First year, he said, bro, it was difficult for me. It was very difficult. He told me his story similar to me. He worked late night shifts, doing some cleaning jobs, cleaning offices. And he used to have classes in the day. So he would study in the daytime. He improved his English, learned how Australians communicate. Within a few years, he built solid experience. He built his confidence and slowly built stability also. You wouldn't say anything magical happened. Nothing magically happened overnight. No, he just respected the process. And today, his life is completely different. He is a secure person, secure individual. He's still a student, about to finish his studies, but now he is way more secure, way more confident, way more stable, have a car, got a place to stay, got a good body as well, looks after himself. And we were just sitting down, and he seems to be happy now. He kind of like have this perspective. I'm like, he told me this, bro. I feel grateful that I've been through all these struggles, because those struggles actually made me. And obviously, he said Australia, the system that we have in here, it rewarded him in a good way, not a bad way, in a good way. Now I want to give you another example, because I've seen some individuals with opposite results. Someone arrives here with excitement. We got it, that kind of vibe, you know. But instead of adapting, they compare everything with home, with their hometown, home country, everything. Like, bro, in India, I've got these things here, I don't have it. These individuals, I've met a couple of them, they complain about rent, they complain about work, they complain about the system. And, you know, fast forward, years pass, and nothing changes. You see, now it's the same country, right? One individual we have just now who's super grateful for the hardships. It's got his life in order, got stability, confidence. And here we got a couple of individuals who are complaining. They're saying, bro, this country is expensive. This country doesn't reward us properly. I feel like, you know, I was way better back in India, and here, no, nothing's happening. So different mindsets, but it's the same country. That's why there is different outcome as well. So you decide, is it Australia that is bad? Yes, there could be some, bad things about it or negative things about it, but it also depends on an individual how you take it. So here is the one truth that I want you to know today. I want you to leave this video with this one truth, and that is, Australia does not transform people. Australia reveals people and their personalities. So if you are disciplined, it multiplies your progress. But if you are careless, it multiplies your struggles. So in short, what I want to say, the country amplifies who you already are. Now keep that in mind. This country, Australia, amplifies who you already are. So, at the end, is Australia worth it? For the right person? Absolutely. For someone expecting shortcuts? Probably not. So, the real question is not, is Australia good? The real question is, who are you becoming while you are here? Because in the end, countries provide opportunity, but it's the character of an individual that actually decides the destiny. So it's in your hands now. If you've been given this opportunity of coming in Australia, instead of complaining, instead of bitching about things, do you want to make something useful, worthwhile in this country or out of this country? And be a proud citizen, whether temporary or permanent, doesn't really matter. Be an extension of this country and system. And that's all I have for today. If you like this video, you wanna get more things out of me or Miki Farmer in this channel, that's my place where I usually come and share my thoughts, share my learnings, and connect with you guys. So if you wanna connect with me, you may want to consider subscribing to this channel. If you like this video, If you wanna drop in comments, I'd be super grateful. Let me know your views, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.